In late October 2024, Kenya's public universities were thrown into chaos following the university's academic staff union Uasu strike, halting classes nationwide. The strike, which lasted for several weeks, stemmed from a breakdown in negotiations over the implementation of the 2021-2025 collective bargaining agreement (CBA), valued at 9.7 billion Kenyan shillings. Our reporter Faith Nyongesa with more details.
We shall not be moved.
In 2024, Kenya's education system was disrupted by strikes from two major teachers' unions, the Kenya Union of Post-Primary Education Teachers (KUPPET) and the Kenya National Union of Teachers (NAT). The strike was driven by years of growing dissatisfaction over poor pay, inadequate working conditions, and the government failure to meet past agreements.
All the teachers in Embu County, across the board, that is from the primary school to the secondary school, through JSS, shall withdraw their repa as from the midnight of 25th.
Yote wa Nakuru ama Kenya, usitembe kwa style ambayo inajaribu kuonyesha ni kama unapanga ama una nia ya kukaribia shule. Hata usivae nguo rasmi. On Monday kila mtu tracksuit, jeans ama t-shirt. Tuko na kazi ya kupambana na hii serikali ya Kenya Kwanza. Kwa hivyo tukikupata shuleni tutatembea na wewe mpaka tukurudishe kwako.
The teacher we shall find trying to go to school. We know that teacher is a traitor. And therefore the directive is no teacher should be go to school. You should go and sleep. If you cannot sleep, go and do your own work.
As the strike continues, students across the country face disrupted schooling, with the exam delayed and attendance dropping. Both unions united in their demands for higher pay and improved working conditions, while parents expressed frustration over the effects on their children's education.
A miracle happens that the full implementation of the CBA is realized. There is no teacher in school, and therefore any parent sending the children to school on 26th of this August will be doing so at their own peril, because there will be no teachers in school.
The government struggled to respond, but the union remained firm, making it clear they will not return to work without concrete solutions.
To a Salaries and Remuneration Commission advisory, we need to start salary talks a year before the end of the other one, where among other things that we are demanding, those people who are earning higher salaries to get 30%, those who are getting lower to get 70%. House allowance is another terrible area which we need engagement.
Negotiation between the government and the unions were tense, with both sides facing immense pressure.
Was the one on CBA. The other issues have been addressed. We are therefore beseeching all our esteemed teachers to report to schools on Monday for the start of the third term.
The teachers insisted on salary increases that reflected inflation, better working conditions, and more control over their professional development.
To finality, we told them we are not calling off the strike. The strike is still on until we sit with those organs and until Teachers Service Commission give us response. And we agreed that teachers will receive the second phase of the amended CBA in arrears, but we are waiting to see.
There were also no commitment from that front line.
Meanwhile, the government, aware of the public support for the education, worked to find a compromise that will end the disruption without straining the national budget further. After weeks of talks, a resolution was reached. The government agreed to face a salary increases over 3 years tied to inflation and promised improvement in school infrastructure and the teachers' welfare. The agreement also included reform to the Teacher Service Commission, aimed at giving teachers more autonomy and greater role in managing the professional growth.
In compliance with the court order which
was instituted and which is coming up on 5th, that is Thursday, from the union side, we suspend the strike and ask all our teachers to go back to class pending the speedy resolutions of these matters as already agreed upon between us and the Commission.
Happy to report to the nation that we have reached an amicable settlement which will enable our teachers resume duty immediately. As promised on August 21st, 2021, the Commission is today pleased to confirm that the government provided funds for the implementation of the second phase of the CBA with effect from the 1st July 2024, and all our teachers have benefited from the same together with the arrears.
Reporting for Tandao News Outlook at 1, I'm Faith Nyongesa.